Welcome to Keep Rolling and a sunny Lowestoft skate park. I'm here today for the second session on the Sola Joe Atkinson frames. Really enjoyed these on the first session, so I'm keen to get out there and give them another go today on some transitions in the bowl, and I'm really out to answer three questions about these frames. Firstly, this being a metal frame, does the kind of increased power transfer make a noticeable difference when carving through the bowl? Second, do the narrower frame walls allow you to kind of get a deeper kind of turn throughout the corners? And finally, do the metal walls with the plastic H block slide well on the coping? So let's get into it. So really enjoyed that session in the bowl on the Sola frames. The park started getting a little bit busy towards the end of the session, so I decided to finish the vlog at home after I've had a little bit more kind of time to reflect on how the frames performed in the bowl. So I was asking three questions about the frames, and I'll answer them in reverse order. So starting with, how do they slide? How would they slide on the coping with the metal frame wall and the plastic H block? And I would say, to be honest, I didn't notice a significant difference between this metal frame and any plastic frame that I've skated before. I waxed the coping really well before, I started the session. It took 5-10 minutes just to make sure that everything was sliding well. So yeah, I'd say no significant difference between a plastic frame. I was also asking, does this being a metal frame with a thin frame wall, does that make a difference when you're pumping around the bowl corners? Are you able to kind of carve kind of more sharply? And yeah, I'd say this does make a difference. On the plastic wish frames that I was on before, they've got quite a thick frame wall. I did have to be mindful of not catching it, when I was turning. So this is definitely a positive where the Sola is concerned, and definitely made transition skating easier and more enjoyable. Firstly, I was also asking, does this being a metal frame, does that result in kind of more efficient skating, maintaining your speed better power transfer? Was there a noticeable difference? I say the answer is yes, but not in the immediately obvious way that you notice, for example, when you change your wheels and bearings, or if you were to go from, say, a 60mm anti-rocker setup to a Wish original frame on like a 7260, where you will immediately notice a big difference. I'd say it's a subtle difference, but it is there. I think it definitely does make a difference. I definitely felt that I did kind of carry my speed better than on the Wish original with the same size wheels. But I think the thing that makes the biggest difference when it comes to bowl skating, I think, is just fitness and just kind of lots of practice, to kind of keep your speed well, to really kind of get the most out of each corner of the transition and just kind of keep kind of high, keep high on the bowl, stay really close, to the coping so that you're making the most of each turn. And these are the things that are going to make the biggest difference. And what I'm looking forward to getting to grips with more over the next kind of few sessions. Definitely want to keep skating the bowl and, get some more practice in. It's a really fun area of skating. But I would say from this session in the bowl, I would definitely recommend this frame for transition skating. Definitely performed really well. I'm looking forward to going into a bit more depth in the full review, which I'll put out in the coming weeks. So if you're skating this frame, I'd like to hear where you think it shines the best. Do you think it's the best for transition skating? Are you skating on street or for general park skating? Let me know in the comments below. Also, hit thumbs up if you got some value from my insights in this video, and if you want to see more content from this channel, why not hit subscribe. I'm Chris Chadwick of Keep Rolling. Thanks for watching. See you next time.